In this video, I'm going to show you two time management tools and productivity apps which I use to stay productive with my online business activities. I use only these two productivity apps to stay organized and focused during the day. I will not discuss the philosophical aspects of time. Time is precious, time is our life, and these kind of things. Instead, I will be showing you how I use these two tools to stay organized and focused. So let's get started after a short break. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Tahir and I make videos about educational technology tools available for teachers and students. If you are interested in this topic, please hit the subscribe button and also the notification bell to get notified whenever I post a new video on this channel. First, just a one-liner about what is time management. Time management is a process of organizing and planning your time for tasks that are important, urgent, or in general necessary for you to do. And because we have a limited time during a day, but a lot of options to waste our time, therefore it is important that we manage our time efficiently. Now, before I explain how I use these two time management applications, I want to mention two important things. The first thing is that you have to first figure out where you are wasting your time. Is it that you are checking your emails 10 times a day, playing computer games, watching Netflix for many hours, or just thinking about what to do next? And this you can determine by using various applications on your mobile phone that will show you your screen time, or by looking at your daily habits and routines. So you have to stop wasting your time first. Otherwise, the benefit of managing your time will be offset by wasting your time in these manners. And second thing is that no planning will help you if you don't take action. So you have to take actions to do the things which you want to do. And no, I do not use these tools every day, but most of the days, because I still want to be flexible with my time. And there are few daily routines which I do not put on these tools. Now the first tool which I use is Google Calendar. Let me show you how you can access and use Google Calendar. You must have a Gmail account. So you simply type google.com, and then if you are logged in, you will see your picture here, and then besides that picture there are these 9 dots, Google Apps, and I click on Calendar, and this is my Google Calendar. On the right hand side you can see weekly view, daily view, and the date is highlighted in blue color as you can see here. You can also see monthly view of your calendar by clicking on this month. On your calendar, whenever you have something which you don't want to miss, you can create an event or task simply by clicking on this create button, and I will show you this in a minute. The reason you don't see any of my tasks and events because I have unchecked all of my calendars, and these are all my personal calendars. I have a calendar with my name, then there is a birthday calendar, and this calendar is populated automatically from your Google contacts if you have entered the date of birth of your contacts. And in other calendars, I have a calendar of holidays in Australia. So if I check any of these calendars, the corresponding entries will appear on my calendar. And now I check my personal calendar, which is basically for both personal and business use, or you can say my side hustle, which is a YouTube channel, and I also create some courses. So if I check this, you will see all the events I have created for this month. Because when we try to memorize things, we become anxious and our productivity affects from this. So therefore it is good to write down as many important things as you can. Now let us check on birthdays calendar, and I have 2 birthdays of my Google contacts during this month. So these are the events and tasks, and now let us see how to create an event or a task. So I click on create, and the difference between an event and a task is that in events you can invite others to that event, and task is the activity which you have to perform. So task is simpler. So I click on task first, and I can even change now if I want to add an event instead of task. And now I can type a title of this task. For example, I type test task and then I select a date and I select Thursday 21st and then I select the time. I click here and I select any time, let's say 4:45 p.m. I can add some description to my task and then I click save. And now this task has been added. And now let us create an event. Create event. And now I select a date. Let us say 22nd this time. And now how long is the event? If this event is for all day, I can check this and it will select the date. If this is a one-off event, I should select does not repeat. Otherwise, if it is a weekly event on every Friday, I can check this, and there are some other options as well. And now the important part is that I can add guests. So click on this area and now I start typing some emails. And now I select one of my own emails here and I can set the permissions. If I want to allow this person to modify the event, I can check this box and there are some other options for permissions. And then I click save. And then I will see this message, would you like to send invitation emails? And I can check this send or don't send, whatever I want. So in this case, I want to check don't send. And now this event has been added. So Google Calendar is the first time management tool which I use. And now before I show you the second productivity application which I use, I want to say something about note-taking applications. There are dozens of note-taking applications and I don't want to mention them because of the two reasons. Number one is that all of them are similar. You can use any of the applications available for taking notes. And the second reason I don't want to mention any of these applications is that because I don't use them. I still use the physical diary where I take notes because I feel it convenient. But for some of you, maybe the online applications are more suitable, so you can use any note-taking application. And now about the second productivity app which I use is called Trello. And Trello is a project management tool. I have logged into my Trello account and these are my Trello boards. Let me open one of these boards and I am still using free Trello account. And now inside this board, one vertical column is one list. And this is the name of the list. And this is the board which I use for creating my YouTube videos. So this is my list for video ideas. Whenever I get an idea, in most cases I first write down on my physical diary, and if I am on my computer I can quickly open this Trello board and I can insert a card. Inside this list, all of these ideas are written on cards, and as you can see at the end there is a icon add a card. So I click on that and I write down my new video idea on this card and I click on add card and this video idea will be added. Because this is just an idea which I have captured on this list, so still there is no action to be taken until I have shortlisted the idea. And the second list is of shortlisted ideas. So if for example I shortlist this idea, I can simply click and drag this card to this list. And now as you can see here that I have assigned this to one of my team members. These are my team members. The next stage is when I am preparing content. So these are some of the videos on which I am currently working. When a video idea comes in this list, I can add a due date, and if the task is complete, then it will appear just like that in a green color. Now this card has a due date of 5th of November and it is not completed yet. So let me show you what this card is all about. I click on that. This card contains some information which I am going to talk about in this video. So these are few points which I have inserted as a checklist. To change the due date, I can click on these dates. Currently, this is the due date. As you can see here, if I change this and I click save, now the due date has changed. And if for example, I want to mark this card as completed, I can simply check this box. Word complete will appear here, and now I can simply close this. The next list is the videos which I am currently shooting, and these videos are assigned to myself. Then for editing, I have assigned 2 videos to my team members. When the due date is approaching, because this due date is tomorrow, my team member can see that no, it is yellow. Yellow means that the card is due in less than 24 hours. So my team members must be working on this task right now. And now the last list is of those videos that have been edited and now ready to upload, and I upload my videos myself. So these are the videos which I have to upload. So this was a quick tour of how you can use this wonderful time management application. If you want to learn more about Trello, I have a playlist Trello on my YouTube channel which you can watch. That playlist has few more videos about Trello. So I only use these 2 tools to help me organized and focused on what I am doing. So that is it for today. I hope you like this video. If so, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching and see you next time.